Hey guys, so I have my Alcatel or Accentel or however you want to call it, One Touch Idol 3 here, and just wanted to check out the kind of user interface on the device. And the first thing that struck me really about this device when I booted it up is the very kind of stock like appearance of it. To me, it looks like they've tried to keep very close to the lollipop conventions here, which I do like. And we can see we do have some interesting looking icons though, nevertheless, such as the dialer here. However, the strange thing is that when you do click on like these icons, it comes up with the traditional kind of lollipop kind of dialer, etc. So kind of like hits you with the 1-2. But if we just have a look at how it looks here when you call out, you can see very little difference between it and the Nexus 6.
Hello, your remaining is 1 pence. By the way, did you know you can now check your credit at any time by texting back?
So as you can see there, it gets the signal and network very nicely. It does also support dual SIM as well, which is very nice. I think a lot of phones are coming out now with this particular functionality. So we do get NFC, etc. as well. I've been looking into the specs of the phone, and it's coming with a Snapdragon 615 with Adreno 405. You're getting 2 gigs of RAM as well, 16 gigs internal storage, and a micro SD up to 128 gigs, which is nice. We can see that also the software, I don't know what they actually call it. It could be, let's have a look. Don't think there's actually a name for it, but I'm just going to call it the One Touch kind of software here, and we can have a look at some of the apps here, so we can see how it looks. So I've got this apps here, and I think some of these things could be probably just like bloatware kind of things, because a lot of manufacturers do that in order to recoup some of the costs of giving you the hardware so cheap. You can see quite a lot of stuff here. We can just go into the kind of settings here and have a look at the wallpapers. So you can see I've got this quite nice wallpaper on, but there are a few others in there as well. So we'll leave it on the one that I've got on now. We've also got some more settings in here, such as gestures, the double tap functionality, which is well integrated. Also, you can see we do have some access to some quick stuff here on the lock screen, such as the barcode or QR code scanner, which so you can see that we'll start to scan for QR quite quickly there, and when you want to come out of that, we do have as well calculator, camera, as well as add a contact. So if you're out and about and you want to just quickly add a contact, that is the way to do it, which is quite nice. If we have a look in the settings a little bit more, wow, there's a lot of apps on here, I could get lost. We do also have LED kind of control there, battery percentage. So far the battery seems to be holding up quite well here. We are getting a 2910 mAh battery, so it should be quite good for the day. And also we're getting Android 5.0.2, so not the oldest lollipop there, which is nice. Also, we can have a look here in the lock screen settings. So it looks very close to stock Android here, not too much in the way of differences if you ask me, which is quite good if you enjoy stock Android. The phone actually supports two pretty cool tricks as well, which you may be aware of, which allows you first to download like big files via the LTE and as well via the Wi-Fi. And maybe I should have put LTE capable SIM in here just to test that out. I might do that on another video, but we can see we do have the it says high bird download here, which I think is a spelling mistake, but I do know what they mean. If you click into it, it will explain how it works, like the Galaxy S5 first brought that on, which was pretty cool. Also, the other neat trick as well, which is a bit of a party trick obviously, is this thing here, which is pretty cool if you ask me. You know, there's a lot of times when I thought, why don't more phones kind of allow you to do this, and you picked up the phone the wrong way, maybe after a night out or something. You just want it to reorientate itself whichever way it is. However, the downside is, I found now and again, is that you don't know which way to hold the phone now and again, because it just looks so kind of symmetrical, especially when you want to use the camera. You might find yourself kind of blocking the sensor by accident, but nevertheless it is a very cool kind of UI trick here. Definitely should be emulated by some other manufacturers as well. In terms of the camera options, I have noticed they're a bit thin on the ground if you ask me, compared to the Zen phone. You won't find like anything like the super resolution or, you know, enhanced low light mode like you get on the Zen phone, but you do get a few stuff on there, such as panorama, HDR, time lapse, beauty face. We all love beauty face here. And if you go into the settings a little bit more here, we see some more settings such as exposure, banding. I would have liked to have seen 4K on there, but nevertheless it is a Snapdragon 615. I don't even know if that supports 4K. So the camera UI, very simple if you ask me, and it does the job at the end of the day. I will be doing some photos to check the quality out as well when I get time. So have a look at some of these apps here. So we're getting a weather app here, which is nice and clean. And again, you know, you look like it's going to go into an like a unique app here, but really it's just stock Android again, hiding behind an interesting looking app. Whoa, see, I've already got GTA on there. Want to give it a good test to see if it can do better than the M4 Aqua. And Smart Suite. So that looks interesting. So look at the music app here. Whoa, mix. Do we have a music app here? You see, there's so many apps. It's really difficult to see like where everything is. And I think they're using Google Play Music here. Just see if we get any equalizer stuff. So it doesn't look like it, unfortunately, but maybe I need to explore the device a bit more to find it. So I think those of you who feel a bit kind of like you don't want to veer too far away from Lollipop will be very happy with this user interface here. It does look very similar to like Lollipop. I did notice some kind of stutters and lags here and there, as you saw there when trying to close all the apps at the same time. But then again, you know, I'm going to let it off because it is a new kind of phone here, so it's going to be obviously updated as time goes on. Yeah, I think that's about all I wanted to cover. In regards to software here, I'll definitely do some comparisons with some other devices, so check out for that. Hope you enjoyed this little video checking out the user interface on the Alcatel One Touch Idol 3, which is a mouthful if you ask me, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.